Kazuya's electric even being 1 frame faster, it's like he could really press that on you and just make you back up the whole time. Like it's really a challenge. You can even throw out a single jab. As a Jack player, I'll throw out like a 2 and do an electric me, and that's crazy. Just cause like your own strength is working against you. Your long limbs, your big hitbox, like that you use to keep people out with, like Heihachi, Kazuya, Devilgen, those guys eat up jabs if you throw them too much.
Anyways, we are starting it off. This one should be interesting. I want to see how Energy Marduk is going to be able to fight up against El Tondo here. Look, he's not afraid. He is kind of the aggressor right now. Oh, there's the God Fist. Why did he go for the reversal? He's crazy. And that's a big boy combo. Only works on bigger body characters. Full of forward 4 series.
El Tondo is looking pretty sharp, moving pretty quick, and Energy Marduk is definitely taking note. I'm sure he's kind of like got a couple questions as to how to approach this matchup because when the opponent's moving that fast and they're that crisp with their electrics, that clean, it makes you hesitate a little bit.
Well, he has a great equalizer for I think most matchups is why not just VTS and tackle? Why not? Python explosion.
Marduk is explosive himself, and just like that, Energy Marduk actually with the lead now. 8 seconds left, plenty of time for Marduk to secure the last hit. Down back 3 low poke.
He stole it away in a matter of 10 seconds.
Yeah, sorry, down
he changed the lead. It was crazy.
I feel like Marduk's low pokes are like just a teeny tiny bit stronger than your ordinary character. So
yeah,
when he's checking those legs, you're definitely gonna be feeling it a little bit more, especially when they add up to being like 2 or 3. That's a damn near combo.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is the fear of his certain moves or his great attacks. The fear of the tackle also kind of accentuates the moves as well. It makes him that much scarier, that much stronger. Oh, nice back one too with a great step right before that. El Tondo again.
Yeah, some good steps, but I can't help but wonder why is it that we're not seeing these electrics out of the sidestep? I know that he's more than capable of it. And it could be the nerves, could be the fact that he's down so big in this first game. Makes him kind of tighten up a little bit, but you become more dangerous in these situations if you're not afraid. So will we see some hell sweeps now finally with El Tondo being down? Like that's really good. Maybe next round. We won't need it this time.
Nice, able to close it out. Great punish there on the low. El Tondo finally on the scoreboard round-wise. Let's see what he does here as he goes into it now. Starting to open up, goes to the low, into the while standing 1-2.
Even though he was down 2-0, definitely still a threat right now. It looks like he's favored to take this round. Yeah, you know what I mean, with the health bars being the way they are, and then once we get to that last round, anything's possible. The fact that he hasn't used, oh my gosh, he just delayed hop kick Marduk as soon as he entered Valley 2 though, so that was a lucky lineup. But yeah, the fact that he hasn't used Hell Sweep at all makes it so dangerous in the last round, because all you're wondering as Energy Marduk, if you're in his shoes, you're like, man, this guy hasn't done it all. Will he do it this round? Is he gonna do it? And
will he even do it at all? Am I gonna eat 4-4-3s instead? What's gonna happen?
It's incredibly scary to be in this position right now. Look at what he's going, 3 straight electrics. He's setting.
Oh my God! The one time he does it, exactly. You were talking about it, Anakin. When is it gonna come out? And it came out, and unfortunately, he lost half of his life.
Obviously, Energy Marduk was right there with us in that thought process. He knew. He's keeping track, man. And that's why he's the Evo champion.
Uh-oh. No, back to the wall. He's gonna have to be careful. This is gonna hurt. He went for the launch.
Marduk on the wall.
Oh, he's dead. That sucks. He went for the drive, but he got counter hit a 4-3 for his trouble. But man, what a great opening match here between these two, Energy Marduk and El Tondo. I gotta give it up. That was a man with no fear there, going for that 4-3.
As close as it can get, I mean, there aren't too many things that you can pinpoint as the reason why El Tondo lost that game, because they were back and forth with it all the way till they went to final round. And you could argue that it was clearly like the biggest moment was that Hell Sweep block. So is that something that is going to happen over and over again? Not really, just because the way you strategize around it, you didn't pull it out to the very end, and your opponent just happened to block it. So either he got lucky or he was right there with the predictions, and it is what it is. Stuff like that happens, but it was so close. You don't want to come with changes that are too drastic. You might adapt yourself out of the match, right? With it being that close, again, look to the small things. Right before that game finishing situation happened with Kazuya going for the raise drive and Marduk being faster on that jumping knee, El Tondo actually missed out on an electric attempt. So if he did down 2, and when you see Machine player doing down 2, obviously they were going for electric. So you can't help but wonder if he had landed the electric block or hit, whatever, it would have connected, and that would have changed everything. He would have been sitting there as a Kazuya player with rage, in neutral or whatever the case may be. So, you know, the small things, not messing up your electrics. You know,
great point that you bring that up, because you know down two is, you never do that as a Mishima player. Down one, yeah, if you're going to do a low jab attack, it's always going to be a down one. Oh, we're going to the Arctic Snowfall, so we have a much more open stage. This could be good for either one of the characters. Obviously, less damage output for Kazuya overall, and same thing with Marduk. But because it's the open stage, it gives both players more room to kind of back away from their opponent when they need to create space. That is, I think, the key that we're going to have to kind of look out for. As far as, you know, grounded pokes, we're talking about, the electric has really done work in the matchup so far. So I wonder what kind of approach is going to be taken here from El Tondo as he goes, man. As I talk, he just tackles straight up.
I was going to mention the tackle too. Like, the one thing I like about going against Mark on the infinite stages is that if you have a really good backdash, you can create a situation where once Mark goes for the tackle, you can just simply backdash out of it and make it whiff. And if you guard that lower hitting part of the tackle, you can actually get a launch. So that's kind of the one thing that works for you when you have endless room to backdash and move around. But other than that, I feel like Marduk benefits a lot too, because he can escape like the hell sweep situation. He's never gonna get caught in that corner pressure.
Oh, he knew. He knew that while standing forward was the best and safest option, was able to just take it away from him. Whoa, he got hit by the whole thing. Did he try to reverse the last hit? I'm not sure.
Probably didn't even think he was gonna do it.
Yeah, it just wasn't ready. And that happens sometimes with certain strings. I see it all the time with Steve's 1-2-1-2. People get hit by the last one.
Oh yeah, that is a real thing though, because he's got the peekaboo, he's got the low, he's got the flicker. Nice.
Good punish. That was great punish. Oh man, he's gonna close it out. That's done.
I don't know what El Tondo is doing, but that was the second time he did up forward 4 with Kazuya Dosko tag move.
He's so ready for this. Like, yeah, you're not gonna get that mix up on me. There is no mix up. Let me take it away from you.
So you see things happening twice in one game, like over and over again. That means that Energy has the reads. He's got the timings. He's got things figured out where he's targeting things that are part of El Tondo's game and eliminating it. More up forward threes on the counter. And this deja vu, same thing that happened last game. He used it to close out this game. El Tondo didn't even get a chance to utilize the rage this time around. And when you're able to kill your opponent at that range where they don't even get to enter range and make a potential comeback, like you're doing it right there. So Energy Marduk, the champion, looking really good. He's gonna be taking